So yeah, I definitely did write a little much. This is my first time doing this, but I know that Jonah will obviously love me talking him up to all of this crowd. So I guess I'll just start. So many of you here today may not know me, which in some ways may be a good thing. I stand before you all today as the best man, which as many of you may know is a role that comes with great responsibility. But let's not forget that it also comes with the privilege of sharing some of the most cherished memories with Jonah Cunningham, my lifelong friend. I first met Jonah a little over a decade ago, and our bond was forged in a way that seemed destined by fate. I was moving to a new city where I had to completely start all over and making new friends, and it was a completely new life for me. And it all started with a dog named Tinkerbell. As we were moving into this new home, Tinkerbell had somehow escaped our fence in the backyard. Luckily, she had a collar that had my phone number on it, and before I even realized she was gone, I was getting a call from an unknown number. I had answered to hear Jonah explaining how he had found my dog over at his house. So I walked over to grab my dog and meet 13-year-old Jonah. We had talked about how I was new to the area and I was going to the same school. Jonah seemed eager to become my friend, but I was hesitant at first as I thought he was a little weird. Little did I know that he and I would click so easily afterwards, and that this encounter would mark the beginning of a friendship that has endured the test of time. Jonah has always reminded me of finding joy in the simplest of things, and one of my fondest memories is from our school days. We used to wait at the same bus stop every morning, groggy and half asleep, dreading the school day ahead. But like clockwork, he would be walking to the bus stop with some rapper named Tyga playing on his phone, rapping like there was no tomorrow. Some mornings when I hadn't gotten much sleep the night before, it was annoying. Other days, I just laughed it off and knew that it was just typical Jonah. As we grew with time, Jonah had been the first one to start driving, and although he was driving at this point, some things just never changed. Instead of him blasting music on his phone, he was blasting heavy bass at 6 a.m. in that old Chevy Trailblazer. After that, it had almost became our tradition for him to pick me up every morning and blast whatever music was cool at the time on our way to school. Jonah and I have made core memories that I will never be able to forget, some of which I am not allowed to speak here today. He has made an impact on my life that is unimaginable in measure. There are qualities of this man that I strive to hold, as he is the most loyal and caring person I've ever met throughout my entire lifetime. Without this person, I have no idea where I'd be today. Oftentimes, we don't know what we do with these special people in our life, and without the love and strength of Jonah's mother, Lynn Cunningham, and his father, Doug Cunningham, I would not be in this room with you all today. So I want to express my gratitude to both of you for bringing this man's spirit into this world and all of our lives. Since I am on the topic of it, I'd like to also talk about Jonah's incredible mother. She played an essential role in my childhood as well, not only for bringing Jonah into this world, but also for being a second mother to me. Due to unfortunate events, I had to enter foster care when I was 16, and without the hesitation from both Jonah and his mom, they had started the process of filing for adoption, so I could remain in Newark and continue to stay around all my friends I grew to love. I instantly saw what a loving motherly role looked like, and she welcomed me into her home with open arms. She didn't just offer me a place to stay, she gave me a family and a sense of belonging that I'll forever be grateful for. She treated me like I was one of her own and sparked light into my life when I had seen nothing but darkness. Now, as time went on living with Jonah, our bond grew even stronger. I felt we created this forever brotherhood relationship that could never be broken or altered. We were close friends prior, but as time went on, he became a brother to me. We learned from one another and grew in ways that we both never thought possible. It would be impractical to fit it all into one speech, even though I wrote 2 pages. as I've known this man for almost half of my entire life. As I stand here today, watching Jonah and Lindsay start this beautiful journey together as a married couple, I can't help but think how life has ultimately led me to this one moment. From Jonah finding my lost dog, to bumping music in that old Chevy, and to eventually being adopted by his mother. Our lives have been intertwined in the most incredible way. Jonah, you may not have only been an incredible friend, but also a source of inspiration in my life. Your sense of humor, your loving heart, and your unwavering loyalty are qualities that I cherish. And Lindsay, I can't thank you enough for bringing even more joy and love into Jonah's life. You are a perfect match, and together I have no doubt that you will create a lifetime of beautiful memories. So let us celebrate this beautiful milestone between Jonah and Lindsay Cunningham as they embark on this incredible journey together. May your love continue to grow stronger with each passing day, and may your life together be filled with countless more unforgettable memories. To Jonah and Lindsay, congratulations.